Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some Fernbus Simulator. So we have some pretty exciting news if you're a fan of this game. Let me just get everything ready first here before we talk about that. Let me shut the doors here. Alright, so we are ready to begin. Let's just hit that. Ooh, okay. Great way to start the video. Great way to start the video. So we're doing a short trip today. We're going from Prague to Pilsen. So the big news is that tomorrow, May the 28th, which also happens to be my mother's birthday, we're getting the Polish DLC. The Poland map is coming out, and oddly enough, my my mother is Polish. Yes, I have Polish roots, Polish, French, a little bit of English, a little bit of Irish, a little bit of everything. Yeah, but so that will be coming out tomorrow, so we will be checking that out. I don't know if I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow. I will have the map. Again, I don't know if I'll be doing a live stream. I will try to, but no promises. And I have...
Darum soll man sich also anschneiden.
Oh boy, I don't know what I hit. That's always tricky coming out of there. That's alright though. Yeah, so I have no idea how much the map is going to cost. I know on PC it's like 30 bucks, so I don't know. I feel like the DLCs on console have been cheaper, but we'll just have to wait and see. Oh no, I have to get over. So I have been in contact with Aerosoft. I have been in contact with Nico. Nico is still a very fine fellow. Nico's a good guy, and he was telling me some things. So we are going to get a patch. We always get a patch when we get a DLC. Of course, they have to patch the game to get it ready for the DLC, but also there are going to be little fixes. Now, he did tell me that this patch isn't going to be as big as the last one, and it's not going to be as big as the next one. Okay, so this patch is going to have a little bit of fixes. I really didn't ask him what's being fixed in it. Some things I can kind of surmise. I think in this patch, and don't quote me, this is not coming from Aerosoft, this is just what I'm thinking, because I know what the PC has. The passengers not showing up in Denmark in certain areas. On the PC side, that was fixed, so I'm thinking that's probably going to be in the next patch for console. Also, I think the Handvool or Vanhool, the Handvool DLC. I think those buses may get they're fixed. The little things that were missing from them and stuff. Besides that, I don't really know. And again, that's just from the update that they had on the PC that I'm sure that'll transfer over. But the patch after this is going to be a pretty good one. I know a couple things that are in it. I'm not going to divulge that, obviously, because if those things don't pan out, I don't want it to be like, well, you heard it here, and you know, no. So I'm not going to say that. All I'm going to say is, if everything pans out the way they want it to, I think a lot of people will be happy with the patch after this one. Not everybody, but I think it'll please a lot of people. So I am trying something that Nico suggested, and he did say that the FPS problem on console he does think stems from the AI traffic. He said that if he plays the game with the AI traffic turned right off, which of course isn't ideal, he said he gets like no stutters. It runs nice and smoothly. But that's not fun. That's not fun at all, is it? I mean, it's a driving game, so that's not a very good solution to the FPS problem. I don't feel at all. Oh, you know what? Possibly the trucks spawning in and flipping may be fixed in this patch, because they did fix that on the PC side. So maybe that'll make it in this patch. Again, that's speculation, guys. That's not, I don't have any confirmation from Aerosoft. Like I said, I was kind of a bonehead. I didn't really ask what was going to be in the upcoming patch, but I'm sure we'll find out. So now I did turn the AI down to like 45 or 40, and I'm still seeing the FPS isn't smooth. So I don't know. Just something we're going to have to deal with. Oh, and you know what else I didn't ask him about? I forgot to ask him about the weather, because on PS5 we don't have the severe summer weather. We don't have the electrical storms, and I know that's something that they're going to put back in. I don't know what patch that's going to make it in now. He's a good guy. I don't like to feel like I'm bothering anybody. If that makes sense. So I don't like to annoy him. I don't like to pick his brain too much. I'm sure he's a busy man. He doesn't need to be bogged down with me asking him a million questions. For those of you though that are curious, I did pass on to him. I did ask him about the whole platinum trophy situation on PlayStation. So I will be waiting for his response. Why do I have cruise control on and we're losing speed? That's... Oh, no, wait a minute. No. Duh. Oh, gosh, it's raining. Okay. Nice. Turn on the lights. I completely forget which keys it is for the wipers. Is it F2? F3? Ah. F4? There we go. And F3, right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, in 1 day's time, we will have the Poland DLC, and that will only be one DLC behind the PC, and that'll be the Interlink. Now, oddly enough, the Interlink is a Scania, but they don't have the license for that, which is weird because they have the Scania license. So I'm thinking it must be one of those situations, kind of like Chevy and Ford. Like, I know with SnowRunner, they have the Chevy, what do you call it, that pickup truck, the CK. They had that pickup truck there, and they had the one other Chevy big truck. I can't remember. I haven't played that game in a long time, but that was it. Like, they had the license for those two vehicles, so that's why there couldn't be any other Chevys in the game on PC, on console side anyway. PC they can do what they want, but yeah. So they actually just had the license for just those two models. They didn't get like a license for Chevy as a whole, just for those two vehicles. I thought that was very interesting, very odd, And to be completely honest, I really don't understand any company that would be against having their brand in a game anyway. You know what I mean? It's more publicity for you. It's more, advertising for you, really. I just don't get it. And along those lines, I was reading an article that I kind of thought was interesting and weird about Ferrari, and it turns out if you happen to be one of the lucky people that are wealthy enough to buy a Ferrari, there's like 15 rules that you have to follow to own a Ferrari, and they literally, if you don't follow these rules, they will ban you from ever buying another, brand new Ferrari. And I thought that was just insane. Like, you can't customize them, you can't like change them or modify them. You have to own it a year before you resell it. You cannot resell the car in like that first year. I don't know what all 15 were, but just seeing the couple that I've seen, it was just like, what? Imagine spending that kind of money on a vehicle and being told you can't do this and you can't do that, and if you do, you'll be banned from ever buying another one. Which, to be fair, if you can afford a Ferrari, I really don't think you care. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, they were listing off some celebrities that have been banned, and I'm just thinking, I'm sure they know that. I'm sure that they go over the rules, so if they broke them, they probably don't really give a crap anyway. You know what I mean? Oh, and you have to be like, what do you want to say? You have to be like a spokesperson for the brand. Like, you can't post anything like derogatory about them. Like, I guess 50 Cent, his battery died, and he posted a picture on his social media of the Ferrari getting towed, and he said that he wasn't happy with the Ferrari, and he said he thinks he'll buy a smart car instead, and Ferrari did not like that, so banned. He's no longer allowed to ever buy a brand new Ferrari again. I do get a kick out of stories like that, though, I mean. And it also said in the article that Ferrari is like one of the best cars in the world, and I was just kind of thinking, like, what is that based on? Because a Ferrari is a high performance vehicle. It's not like a family sedan, you know what I mean? So what makes Ferrari one of the best cars in the world? They have a high reliability rating. Yeah, just what makes them one of the best cars in the world, They're one of the most probably exclusive cars in the world. I can't just get over, owning a vehicle and having rules. Whoa. Oh God, we're gonna have to go for it. Good thing this isn't ATS or ETS2. So yeah, I turned down the AI, and I'm not seeing a big change in performance. I'm still seeing the same kind of performance here. So I guess this is something we're going to have to live with the game, It is what it is. As I said, it's not the best performing game on PC either. But it is still the best driving sim we have on console. That kind of brings me to the next thing, is that we have the Alaskan Road Truckers game. It's coming out July 11th. That was announced. What the hell is this? Well, that's weird, because that says you're only allowed to go straight in that lane, but yet that road's closed. Interesting. But again, with that game, I don't feel like that's a sim per se. Not like this, not like ATS and ETS2. I feel like that game is completely different. And I did have word from the actual developer that he was in the Discord, and he did say that there will be wheel support on console at launch. I didn't press the issue because people in there were getting kind of pissy as it was. Like, I asked about wheel support, and some guy was like, you should just be happy that you're getting it on console. I'm like, not really. No. I mean, now, Just no. I don't buy into that just because I'm on console I should just, you know, be grateful. I'm not grateful. Grateful for what? If you decide to put your game on console, then we should get the same experience. And if you can't do that, then you shouldn't have put it on console. Plain and simple, you know? I didn't beg them to bring the game to console. You guys didn't beg them to bring the game to console. Right? Why does it say the stop is over there? Okay, I see it. You know, so none of us begged them to do it. They announced that. They said from the beginning that, you know, they were releasing it on PC and it would come to console. So I don't think it's too much to ask for us console players to want the same experience, you know, as PC players. I think that's on the developers. If they can't do that, then just don't release it on console. I would much rather have a game be a PC exclusive than to come to console in a completely different state where it's like a completely different game. You know what I mean? Of course, that is just my opinion on it. And I do believe this is our stop coming up. Yeah. I know everybody always tells me to put on the markers, but you know, I just
So preiswert bin ich noch nie gereist.
Nice. All right, so let's get up here. Whoa, I should open the doors first, shouldn't I? That would be nice. Alrighty, so let's get out here. Let these people get their luggage. There we go. Alright guys, so that's the end of the trip. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, you know what to do. I don't like to say it anymore. If you don't have to say it anymore, yeah, because you know what, you guys, everybody watches YouTube. We all know what to do. If you like the video, you will like it. If you want to subscribe, you'll subscribe. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we will see you next time.